Now we are taking a live look at all four of our tower cameras this morning. Temperatures are largely into the lower 30s and a few upper 20s, but we're seeing northwesterly winds this morning that are causing it to feel more like 20 across Carbondale, 19 across Mount Vernon, 24 across Paducah, and 28 across parts of the Boot Heel of Missouri. As we continue throughout the rest of our day, those temperatures, they're going to linger into the mid 30s. 31 through 9 a.m. high temperatures today likely running around 36 degrees. I do expect us to see a mix of sun and clouds throughout the entire day today, with a little bit more sunshine during the afternoon. But those northwesterly winds are going to be persistent, so we likely will only see wind chill values top out into the upper 20s today. Now it is going to be fairly calm and quiet as we go throughout our Friday as well as our Saturday, but we are tracking the potential for a winter storm to move through as we get into Sunday and Monday. And behind that winter storm, we are going to see bitter cold stick in the region. Now again, lots of sunshine expected and lots of calm conditions through 3 p.m. this afternoon. We will start to see a little bit more in the way of cloud cover build into the region overnight tonight headed into our Saturday. I do expect a lot of us to wake up to partly cloudy skies on Saturday, and as we go throughout our afternoon, we should start to see those clouds start to build back into the region. I do think for Saturday evening, we will remain mostly dry other than maybe 1 or 2 snow flurries, but we are going to see that winter storm push in early during the morning on Sunday. We likely are going to first start to see a wintry mix enter into our western counties, and as we go throughout the rest of the morning, I do expect that wintry mix to become very widespread across most of southern Illinois. Within this wintry mix, we're talking about the potential for freezing rain, sleet, and snow all mixing in. It does look like we should see a little bit more snowfall just off to our north, likely north of Interstate 64 in Mount Vernon. Now, as we go throughout the afternoon, we are tracking this system of low pressure that is going to track just over our southern counties. And depending on where that tracks, we could potentially see the switch over from the wintry mix to all rain south of southern Illinois through western Kentucky, northwestern Tennessee, and across the Boot Heel of Missouri. But again, that is very dependent on where this low pressure and warm front track. Once that low pressure system tracks out of the region, we are going to see wraparound moisture, and that temperatures are going to be very cold behind the front. So we should see all snow likely between late Sunday night and into early Monday morning. Now I am confident that we are going to see this wintry mix as well as snow further towards the north, with maybe some mixing further south, but likely mostly rain based on the current track. But that could change with the change in that low pressure track. Now within that wintry mix, I do want to draw your attention to the potential for some icing across our region. We're talking about the potential for over 1/4 of an inch within this pink area. So it is something to be concerned with and to plan for. Additionally, we could see up to 4 inches of snow and sleet within this winter storm watch, as well as those 1/4 inch or greater ice totals. Now that's not everybody's going to see that. However, that winter weather watch, or that winter storm watch, I should say, again, calls for about 4 inches of snow and sleet, as well as 1/4 of an inch of ice or potentially greater. I also do want to draw your attention to some difference in models. Again, lots of wintry precip through most of the day on Sunday on that current track. However, if we see the low pressure track a little bit further north, we may see that wintry mix track a little bit further towards the north. If that low pressure system tracks a little bit further towards the south, we may see a little bit more in the way of snowfall. That's why it's always important to keep the Storm Track 3 app right there in the palm of your hand. You'll be able to keep an eye on all of those updated forecasts. Temperatures as we go throughout our day on Saturday, likely only topping out at around 32 degrees, and it is going to stay fairly cold as we go throughout the day Sunday, with highs only running around 31 degrees. Again, we do have that 90% chance of a widespread wintry mix across our region, likely going to create lots of impacts. 26 for Monday with a 60% chance of those snow showers in the morning. They should be done after about lunchtime. Once that low pressure system gets out of here, those temperatures stay cold. So whatever falls isn't going anywhere. We're talking about highs in the teens by Thursday.